Alright, so I'm in the middle of link leveling Dokkan Festival Super Trunks, and I wanted to make a video about this topic here. People are talking about this recently, just a little bit, right? The Piccolo versus Android 17 fight, and I feel like this does really deserve to get its own dual Dokkan Festival. Now, I'm gonna say this, Worldwide is upcoming. I'm gonna have Worldwide concept videos coming out soon and stuff like that. But that's not gonna be what this is. This is more so like, you know, kind of New Year's, Golden Week, something like that. I feel like it'd be really cool if we get a Piccolo and 17 dual Dokkan Festival. And I was actually sent to me a concept made by a very good friend of mine, and we'll talk about that in a second. But I just want to see kind of like people's thoughts on this. Again, a reason why we're thinking about this is because this Trunks, as a unit, he really needs 3 or more Android Cell Saga category allies on the team in order for him to be truly effective. Especially to transform, getting this extra additional is very helpful. If you're not facing a Cell, you pretty much, like, I don't know, where's the transformation condition here? It is right here. Okay. Yeah, see, transforms from the next turn after doing 5 more attacks during battle, right? Unless you're facing a Cell, you know, having that additional is very, very important, because if you have the additional, it's pretty common to get turn 5, like transformation. Otherwise, it could take like turn 7, 8 or something really, really long, right? So you definitely want that, and you know, having that high chance to guard could be helpful too, right? I mean, if it doesn't proc, it kind of is not there, but you know, you really want this condition is the most important thing. And this category not really looking too hot. I mean, in terms of the buffs or like the usable units, right? We have Angel or Gohan. You kind of don't want to run Incel here, but he's good if you get him transformed. It's just, you know, you're gonna run Angel so to partner with him. Like, it's kind of you could make it work, but it's kind of weird and wonky, especially if you're trying to use him with like all these Saiyans. This unit's fine, but like this unit was good. But the issue with this unit, is he gets all this defense like this, right? And then he gets this 40%. This 40% is actually super like helpful for him. And since he doesn't get that until he attacks, what happens is he like him taking like a 500k type disadvantage normal from like Omega or like even type neutral from Sin. Those AoEs hurt this guy really, really badly, so that's why he's kind of not as good as he could be. Tech androids, I think actually they're fine because they have Ghost Usher. You can get like a triple Ghost Usher action, but like besides them, Physical Future Gohan maybe, right? Piccolo doesn't have a partner, right? This guy, so like again, this Piccolo could be helpful to get his Namekian, you know, condition, so at least he could transform. You can link them together by turn 4, which isn't the worst thing ever, right? Having them being able to link together like that. We know. Where is it? This unit is also going to get an easy A, right? So we'll see how he looks like. He's from the 17 fight, but I just think a new dual Dokkan Festival for this would be really helpful. You know, people's replies seems to be pretty, like, you know, fine with it. I think a lot of people would be where everything is, not saying it's hype, but it would be a killer choice, and I agree, it would be a killer choice. Kaioken Goku here. People, this guy wanted them as like a Dokkan Festival, both of them on the same banner. That would be fine. I kind of want them as LRs, but honestly, if I'm being real, they're going to be T-Wars. This initial tweet is just me kind of being like, yeah. Do you think they'll do LRs again? Maybe, right? They might do LRs again. Some people don't think they are real. Wonder what the leader skills could be. Interesting. You're not seeing this fight being a dual DVLR, but Dokkanfest 2R. Yeah, this is something we need to. Again, I feel like a lot of people would like this, and I guess the only thing is that his name is going to be just Piccolo, right? We don't want his name to be just Piccolo, but it's going to be just Piccolo, right? I mean, even this card, this says fused with Kami, but his name is just Piccolo, right? So that's the unfortunate thing that we're gonna have to get over. His name will be specifically Piccolo, right? But we do have a concept made by my good friend Ami. Feel free to go ahead and, I don't know, just follow her, I guess, if you want. She makes good concepts, right? She's a good person. Okay, so nameless Namekian revived Piccolo. let's see. This is my first time seeing this concept. This kind of prompted me to make this video because I'm like, okay, there's a concept here. What if I just react to it live, right? Why not, right? Let's get some content. Okay, so Worthy Rivals, Android Cell Saga, Final Trump card. 3 categories. Allies key 3, 170% stats, and just replacing Trunks as a leader. Okay, this is fine. And then 30% Earthbird Bros give to allies. That's a very, very huge net of characters to kind of grab under there, so I like that a lot. Although it would be nice if like he could have potentially gotten like a weaker category onto there as well. I mean, like Worthy Rivals, I guess. Yeah, Worthy Rivals does not have a 200% leader, right? Okay, well that's fine actually. I think that's good. Okay. Super attack, light pomegranate, massively raises attack, causes immense damage with high chance stun. Intro animation, key 3 and 40% reduction for 4 turns, 200% attack and defense, and then an additional 50% defense and guards as the first attacker. I think that's cool. The reason why is because, like, again, if we're thinking about him like in physical Piccolo, like eventually want them as a rotation, a lot of times you might just want to float physical Piccolo because he's a little weak early on, and you kind of want him in stacks too. But like you can run him in slot 2, and this guy having the guard and extra defense slot 3 will be helpful. 100% attack for 1 turn guard activated. He builds up defense per attack received. That is multiplicative defense, so that's basically what, an extra 200% multiplicative defense. So let's say this guy, start of turn before any, buffs, he's like at 200k defense. He'll build up 200% of that, and then once that's done, that's up to 600k defense plus the guard, right? And then he has the 40% reduction. It can be very powerful. Perform an additional super attack when HP is above 50%, and then an additional damage received 30% if you're under 50% HP, which makes him basically invincible. Even past turn 4, right? If you get this, he's still going to be relatively tanky in slot 1 with the guard. So, standby skill can be activated after 5 attacks ever received or when HP is under 50%. It's very easy. Okay, enter standby mode for 5 turns, gain 1 key charge. Gains 1 charge per key sphere obtained by self or allies. I think that's fine because, like, besides Final Trump card, like a lot of these teams, there's not really a, well, at least some of these teams, not really like a charge. Like it's just Super Saiyan 4 Goku and the Dragon Ball Z duo, but like Bottom Master and Disciple doesn't have it. Battle of Wits doesn't have a character like that. Namekians, Worthy Rivals, Android Cell Saga, right? A lot of these teams don't have a character like that needs it. Even like Earthbred Fighters doesn't have like this team specifically doesn't have, well, it has Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like when I use Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I don't really use him under this team a lot of the times. I use him under like his own team or like the Power Wishes team, or instead of his own team. I don't really do that often, but it is viable on there. But yeah, okay. Hell's on Granada. I'm assuming this is Grenade here. Okay, so this is him actually attacking, I assume. This is his standby skill where he's actually attacking. Okay, that's fine. And it's just a, yeah, here's the finished skills. Okay, so this guy actually attacks like this. Okay. Super attack, Hell's on Grenade, massive Warrior's attack causes low damage to enemy. Low damage. Okay. I guess this makes sense because technically the attack didn't even do damage to 17, but this is stacking attack, right? Massively. That, I believe, goes into the like finish skill modifier. Okay. So key 5, 200% defense guard. All allies key 3, 40% attack and defense, very powerful. And then again, since this is a standby, you could just I mean, you can link with the other Piccolos and stuff like that. Changes the random type of key sphere to rainbow. Performs an additional super attack per rainbow key sphere obtained. 8% damage reduction per key sphere obtained. 400% attack when finished skills activated. Okay, but this is really good. I mean, you're gonna have to sit through this, and this is gonna do like 20k damage. But this massive stacking, and if you get like 3 orbs, it does 3 of those like per turn. By the time you get this here, this could be very potent, right? Can be activated when the character has 30 charges or less. This Hell's on Detonation. 15% attack per keys charge obtained, super effective, got ultimate damage. Okay, this is a stronger, again, 20% critical hit and super ultimate damage, and that is it. So I mean, this looks good. I like this concept a lot. This Piccolo would be pretty good in game, I think. And again, like, even once you use the standby, go back to normal Piccolo, and he won't be able to necessarily link with another Piccolo anymore. You could just transform the other one, right? Early on, this like first 3-4ish turns, right? Maybe it could be an issue, but this is guaranteed. Honestly, this should be okay. It says up to 5 attacks or under 50% HP. I mean, the other thing is that this is not like a guaranteed turn kind of thing, but like you could get all 5 attacks like by turn 3 and then just go into this like soon, but you kind of want to save it for like Omega, for example, for later on in the fight. I don't know what this type would be, but yeah, pretty good. All right, limitless energy, Android 17. Siblings bond, target Goku 2 categories, but he gives key 4. Okay, 30% to Android Cell Saga or androids. I feel like he could maybe have another category here because a lot of his teams are like weak, and it's like I guess a lot of the androids are going to be under this leader skill anyways. But like, for example, like the Gammas not being on this team, you would love to have the Gammas on this team, which is the issue. You just honestly, I would move androids here, and then I would I guess just move siblings bond, or just take off siblings bond altogether even, or like move androids up here, then give us another category that can like the Gammas under 200%, right? Raises attack, raises defense 1 turn, immense damage, lowers attack. There's the unit super attack. This is with 18, I'm assuming. Okay. Yeah, Android 18. Greatly raises attack, raises defense, immense damage, and lowers attack. If there's 16 attacking in the same turn, again, same effect, except he greatly raises defense. Okay. That's fine. Rival is bigger than a threat. Okay, when there's a character whose name includes Piccolo attacking in the same turn. Oh, this is because when he's fighting against... Oh, that's right, when he's fighting against Cell. So, like, it gets greater even with Piccolo on the same turn. Interesting, but it's all on the same turn. This is interesting, right? If you're thinking of, like, an Android Cell Saga team. I don't know the link sets for these characters, but does this Piccolo have shocking speed? He does. And I think Cell Saga 17s have shocking speed. I know MVP 17 has shocking speed. But I have to check, like, the STR 17, does he have it? He does not. But they could just give him shocking speed. There's no, like, there's nothing against giving him shocking speed. Like, even the LR androids have shocking speed, so they could definitely give him that link, right? And even then, like, Piccolo could support eventually and stuff like that. Okay. Activates the intro once only if there's another androids category LN team. Very easily. 17% reduction. Oh, okay, yeah, this is a very silly support buff right there. For a very easy condition, I'll definitely be more than happy to take that. 100% okay, key 5 and 170% attack and defense auto super, essentially. Okay, 70% attack on super. Perform 2 additional attacks, each have a 70% chance to be super attack, and then another 17% reduction per super attack performed for 1 turn. This build up is gonna get pretty nasty, especially defensively. Guards and nullifies key blast super attacks before he attacks, and then again he builds up the damage reduction after. I love this design. This is beautiful. Even though like this, usually we don't like this, but if he's doing, I mean, he's very likely going to be doing like 4 super attacks per turn. He's going to be stacking attack, and then he's going to also be raising his defense for the turn too, and then building this up. That's good. And then he's supporting. Like this design is very powerful, right? Active skill after 7 or more attacks performed, and yeah, just a normal active skill. But again, he's stacking attacks, so this is good, right? I mean, this is probably, it's still turn 5-ish because you do 3 attacks per turn if you consider hidden potential system. Likely, if you don't have dupes in this guy, I guess unless he's like an EGO character or something, you won't get this until like turn 7 actually, which is kind of funny, but sure. This is good. I like this a lot. Very good designs here. Again, good job, Emmy. Emma, you did a good job. And that's pretty much it. So I don't know. Just let me know what you guys would think about a Piccolo and 17 Dual Dokkanfest. Again, I'm still link leveling the Trunks right here. We'll have showcases out later today when he's like relatively closer to link level 10-ish, stuff like that. Why is it so crisp? Yeah, I'll wait for it. Stretchy chest. Yeah, okay. Well, hopefully this is a thing. We'll see. Thanks for watching, guys, and catch you next time.